How do you calculate overtime for complex pay structures? Imagine you're trying to figure out how much extra pay an employee should get for working more than 40 hours in a week. It sounds simple, but when pay structures get complicated, things can get tricky. You might have employees earning different rates, getting bonuses, or working shifts with extra pay. So how do you make sure you're calculating overtime correctly? Let's break it down. First, for employees paid a single hourly rate, calculating overtime is straightforward. You take their regular hourly pay, multiply it by 1.5, and pay that rate for any hours over 40 in a week. For example, if someone earns $20 an hour and works 50 hours, they get their regular pay for 40 hours plus 1.5 times $20 for the 10 overtime hours. But many businesses use more complex pay setups. When workers earn different rates, bonuses, or shift differentials, you need to find the regular rate of pay. This is the average hourly rate that includes all earnings tied to hours worked. To do this, you add up all the wages earned in a week, including bonuses and shift differentials, then divide by the total hours worked. This gives you a weighted average rate. Let's say an employee works 30 hours at $15 an hour and 20 hours at $18 an hour. Their total earnings are $540. Dividing that by 50 hours gives a regular rate of about $16.20 an hour. For overtime, you then multiply this rate by 1.5, which equals about $24.30. For each overtime hour, you pay this amount. If they work 10 overtime hours, that's $243.50 extra. Shift differentials are additional pay for less desirable shifts, like night or weekend work. To include this in your calculation, you treat the shift differential as part of the total earnings. You add it to the base pay, then recalculate the regular rate using the total earnings divided by total hours. Bonuses and commissions also count if they are non-discretionary, meaning the employee expects to receive them based on specific criteria. You add these bonuses to the weekly earnings, then divide by total hours worked to find the new regular rate. This ensures the overtime premium reflects the true average pay rate. For example, if an employee earns $20 an hour, works 50 hours, and gets a $100 bonus, their total earnings are $900. Dividing by 50 hours gives a regular rate of about $18. The overtime premium is half of that, $9 per hour. For 10 overtime hours, the extra pay is $90, making the total pay $990. To stay compliant, businesses should keep detailed records of all hours worked, including shift differentials, bonuses, and commissions. Using payroll systems that can handle these calculations automatically reduces errors. Training payroll staff on these rules helps ensure consistent application. Regularly reviewing pay practices is also smart, especially when adding new types of pay or changing schedules. In the end, calculating overtime for complex pay structures is about finding the true average hourly rate that includes all earnings related to work. Once you have that, applying the overtime premium is simple math. Keeping accurate records and using the right tools helps avoid legal issues and ensures employees are paid fairly. Remember, the goal is to follow the law and treat workers fairly while protecting your business from potential disputes.